G'day viewers, I'm here with Eva, and we thought, we shall discuss topics of human behaviour, sexuality, and aspects that, fitting in with my channel, create anger. And look, this is about the American political scene, which to an outside observer occasionally looks a bit crazy.
Yeah. It kind of makes me freak out a little bit because I don't know much about American politics, and every time I read something I just think, what? Can they say that? Are they allowed to do that? Is that real? Is this a joke piece?
The push to make abortion illegal and even just to absolutely control women's reproductive rights, like it is becoming mainstream in the Republican Party to want to ban contraception. Rick Santorum, who is running for president, is on record as saying contraception is a sin and should be made illegal. But it got taken to a new low by a Republican by the name of Todd Akin. Yeah,
he's a congressman from Missouri.
Fine state of Missouri.
Who has made a claim that...
well, it's basically because a lot of people say, okay, I generally disapprove of abortion, but in cases where the woman was raped, I'd agree with it then. And he's gone out and said, well, women don't get pregnant if they've been raped. He goes, what? I've been talking to doctors, and they tell me that that just doesn't happen because the body can sort of stop.
What he said is that if you are legitimately raped...
That was his phrase, legitimately raped.
Your body has a natural defense against this and will not impregnate. So basically, as a female, I have a magic uterus, right? And my magic uterus can tell the bad, rapey, horrible sperm from the good, loving, love-making, baby-making sperm, and is going to act accordingly. So if I haven't been legitimately raped, if I've just been wearing a short skirt and was a little bit drunk at a party and smiled at a guy, and so he decided that he could, that's my fault, I'm going to get pregnant from that. If, of course, I'm dragged off out into the bushes and have the knife held to my throat, and that's obviously legitimate rape, I'm not going to get pregnant from that. So I'm okay. So, what are we complaining about?
It's just so hard to know where to start from this. But, whether it's the fact that he's just factually wrong, that isn't real.
I want to know the doctor that told him this. I want to go up, I want to meet this doctor, and I want to see his evidence of magical uteruses and wombs, of, rape sperm ejecting uteruses. I'm going to write a thesis, so I make millions of dollars, I mean...
It's like, so it's the magic uterus theory.
Speechless.
Not true. And using a horrible term like legitimate rape. It's a combination of, it's dog whistling for, bitches ask for it, and it's just like, there's not different sorts of rape.
No,
there's
that's
rape.
Right. It's set back this movement of women of the last however many, decades of trying to get their voices heard because they've been raped, because they've been abused, because, and they've been told, well, you asked for it because you were drinking, you asked for it because your clothes you were wearing, you asked for it because of the work you do, you asked for it because you're a female and you have a vagina. I mean, it's just ridiculous that we have made leaps and bounds in this area for him to turn around, and he's got a voice that people listen to. He's a bloody congressman. People listen to him, and people who are not as educated, not as smart, not as worldly, not as well read will believe this and will take it to heart. And there's these women out there who I am sure have been raped, unfortunately impregnated from this rape, who are now going to be sitting there second guessing themselves, saying, well, maybe I wasn't raped. Maybe I did ask for it because my magic uterus hasn't got rid of this rapey sperm.
Yeah, and even women who didn't become pregnant after rape, but people who've been through rape have now go, oh my God, there's this guy, he's like mainstream, he's got this huge platform, and he's perpetuating the idea there's proper rape and then there's not real rape, and such a tiny percentage of sexual assaults are ever reported.
Yes.
For reasons like this.
Exactly, for reasons like this, because you're going to be told, you as a woman, you expect to be protected and you expect to be treated fairly, but we all know that unfortunately in a lot of cases this doesn't happen, and this has just pushed it back again to all these women who are wanting to go and talk to the police, talk to a counsellor, get some kind of help, are now going to be sitting there going, well, maybe my rape wasn't legitimate.
That's the mainstream view being pushed. You have to prove your rape was legitimate.
And then he turns around and puts out some tweet saying that he misspoke. And I just think, no, you didn't misspeak. Like, as I saw somebody else's tweet, and I'm not going to take credit for this, but somebody else wrote, a misspeaking is when you mistake effect for affect in your sentence. It's not when you turn around and say women deserve to be raped, and if they don't, and if they don't get pregnant, then obviously it wasn't real rape.
Yeah, it's like when you premeditate...
No, if they do get pregnant, sorry.
When you premeditate a statement that's designed to push your entire ideology, that's not misspeaking.
No.
That's like, oh, I believe this so much, I'm so shocked that I'm copping heat for it, I'll try and back away a little. No, dude, that's who you are, that's what you believe. You're a fucking prick.
I'm so angered by this statement, and looking through the tweets and the Facebook posts and the comments on articles and things about this is just, I mean, it's good in one way because it is bringing out a lot of both men and women standing up saying you're ridiculous and there's no such thing as legitimate rape. Rape is rape. It doesn't matter what the end result of a baby or not is. Rape is rape. Non-consensual sex is rape. There are no levels. There are no excuses. That's just what it is. And so in one sense, it's quite heartening to see so many people, politicians, celebrities, everyday people, and a lot of men standing up and saying, this is not good. This is not what we believe as men. And so that gives me a bit of faith in humanity and faith in our male species. But I still am so angry that someone with such a strong voice and such a platform has said this and is making it part of his election campaign, or at least his policy.
It's a policy. It's a, summary, bit of advice. Todd Akin and any other anti-abortion campaigners, before you say anything, think and then just shut the fuck up, okay? Because you're going to talk shit that's wrong, so just shut the fuck up.
Please.
And we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Imaginable.
Senator Todd Atkins is his name, from Michigan, I think, or Massachusetts, or
should we
probably look that up before we start?
Let's look him up.